Hi, I'm Anne Marie Williams. I'm a local artist, and I'm here to give you some tips on painting. It's a short segment, so today we're going to just put in some nice faraway cypress trees. In the first segment, I painted some stormy sky, and we're going to go ahead and paint the cypress trees on a little island. In the marshlands, there's always a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to get it. My paints are white, blue, black, crimson, brown, green, yellow, and yellow ochre. I use a 2-inch brush, a 1-inch brush, a fan brush, a knife, and a little thin script liner brush. I'm going to take the 2-inch brush. I already put these background trees in, and I'm going to put some pretty tall trees up in here. The cypress trees are a little dark, up against the stormy sky. And we'll stick some there. And there's some other bushes in the background. There's a little island right in there. We'll make it a little darker because it's in the foreground. If you hold your brush at an angle upward, it gives the impression of grass and different things growing. And you just tap it against the canvas, and you get a nice effect from it. We're going to go across here. There's a little island there. I want to take my script liner brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the liquid white and mix it with some black. Get a nice gray color and put a tree in. And the tree branches off as it goes up high. Remember, the tree always is thicker at the base. So when we're coming down, it has to be a little thicker. Just a few branches, not too many, because it's far enough away that you're not going to see a lot. There's another tree here. You can't see the branches right through there because of the leaves, but I try and put some in. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. There's a little tree over here, a couple of little other ones coming up in here. There you have a little marshy island. We'll take another 1-inch brush, and we're going to just tap in a little bit of yellow and highlight the tops of the trees just a little bit. When the sun bounces off the trees, you get a nice yellow-green effect, a little bit brighter. So you always want to remember when you're doing the highlights to put them on the top, not on the bottom. Okay. Put a little highlight on top of some of these bushes here. Okay. We have a pond underneath here. And in the pond, I want to put the reflections of the trees coming down. So the trees are up there. I just flip the brush over and do them just the opposite. And I'm not too careful when I'm doing the reflections because it doesn't make a big difference. Just put some color in, because then we're going to take our 2-inch brush and just go back and forth and blend it in a little bit. Here's the tree trunks. This one stands out a little bit bigger. There we go. I think a little bit more tree down in here. Okay, now we take our 2-inch brush and very lightly go back and forth, and it just sets the reflection right into the water. It looks so pretty. I want to take my knife, has a little blue on it, I cleaned it off, go into my liquid white, which is a softer white, and just go up in here where the land hits the water and put a couple little strokes going across. You always want to do them straight across. You don't want to do them on an angle going up. It's important. If it's up a little higher, just raise your knife a little higher. Don't put it down low. Oops, there's a couple little. There we go. Scrub it a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to put the marshlands in. The marshlands are done with the 2-inch brush and some green in the foreground and some yellow and yellow ochre in the background. So I'll flip my brush over one side, put the yellow ochre on, and just start putting the green in, or the yellow ochre in. And then as we get forward, they're going to be more green with some yellow ochre, not a lot. A little softer on this side. The marshland is really a beautiful, beautiful area to paint. So much always going on in there between the leaves and the trees. We get down here, we're going to switch to a different green color in different places. Looks good. And then in the foreground, there's other things going on. We'll put that in on the next segment. And we'll just keep working our way around with the grasses. I want to make them a little bit brown, raise them up a little bit more. You can hear I'm just smacking the canvas. By smacking it like that, you get that nice effect of grass growing. And the further you get forward, the higher the grass should be because it's closer to you. All right, I'll just stop here, and in the next segment I'm going to put a couple of birds in and finish the foreground. And I hope you enjoyed watching me put in the cypress trees in the marshland, and happy painting. Have a good day.